I handled the rest of your release paperwork and arranged for the pharmacy to deliver your meds to Windermere.
Okay, Em, slow down. It's not a race.
I know. I just want to make sure that everything's handled before you get to my place. Oh, God, I forgot your PT schedule from the therapist. I'll be right back, okay?
What? No, hey. She's acting really weird.
Yeah, well, she's trying really hard not to think about the rape.
Yeah, well, at least while I'm at Windermere, I can make sure she eats and sleeps.
And who's going to take care of you? The doctor says you need to get a lot of rest.
Em is obviously in more trouble than we thought. And I think it's best if I help her.
So I'm beginning to think that you moving into Windermere is a bad idea.
Well, then where should I go while I recover?
You'll stay with me.
You know what? You have Cameron. Plus, you have a full-time job. Besides, you and I both know that Emily can't be alone. She needs to be with somebody, and I think I make her feel safe.
Right. Well, you know the last time she was at Windermere, Connor was staying there, and she can't feel comfortable about the place.
Windermere was Emily's home with Nicholas, and I think it's the best place for her to hail.
No. Like, she needs professional help. And taking care of you is only going to keep her in denial.
Hey, the car's waiting downstairs.
Great.
You guys were talking about me, weren't you?
I was just really worried about you. I mean, you're so worn out. These past few months, you know,
I'm never too tired to help a friend.
Okay. Then as of this moment, I'm all yours. All right?
Okay.
Okay, call me later, okay?
Yeah, sure. Bye.
Emily! Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You're safe. Emily, you're safe. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. Come here. Come here. Emily, you're safe. It's okay.
I was being chased. It was dark and my legs wouldn't move fast enough. It's like I can't close my eyes for a second without being haunted. God, Lucky, I feel like I'm coming apart.
Well, it's okay. I'm here and I'm gonna take care of you.
I'm so tired, Lucky.
You know what? It's all right now. You're safe. I'm gonna keep you safe just like I've been doing since we were kids.
I wish we could go back and be kids again. The bad things that have happened would be magically gone. I wouldn't have to feel the way I do.
What way?
I don't know. Like, I just can't take it anymore.
Can't take what?
Listen, Lucky. Why even talk about it? There's no going back. The worst is over, right? I just want to move forward, leave the past behind.
Hey,
Elizabeth, hi.
just stopped by to see how Lucky was settling in.
I'm good, you know. Housekeeper, she brought some snacks, got my room all made up. I'm kind of getting real used to all this attention.
Hey, Elizabeth, since you're here, would you mind staying with Lucky for a little while? I have to go run some errands.
No, not a problem.
Okay, I'll be back as soon as I can. Bye.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Emily's getting worse. Okay. I'm here and I'm gonna take care of you.
I'm so tired, Lucky.
You know what? It's all right now. You're safe. I'm gonna keep you safe just like I've been doing since we were kids.
I wish we could go back and be kids again. The bad things that have happened would be magically gone. I wouldn't have to feel the way I do.
What way?
I don't know. Like, I just can't take it anymore.
Can't take what?
Listen, Lucky. Why even talk about it? There's no going back. The worst is over, right? I just want to move forward, leave the past behind.
Hey,
Elizabeth, hi.
just stopped by to see how Lucky was settling in.
I'm good, you know. Housekeeper, she brought some snacks, got my room all made up. I'm kind of getting real used to all this attention.
Hey, Elizabeth, since you're here, would you mind staying with Lucky for a little while? I have to go run some errands.
No, not a problem.
Okay, I'll be back as soon as I can. Bye.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Emily's getting worse.
Hi,
Hey.
Jace. Hi, Sam. I just came by to see how you were doing.
I'm all right.
Yeah, I tried to come up with some way to make you feel better. I know it's not realistic. You love Michael so much, but anyway, I made you some of my famous chocolate chip
Thank you. I
cookies.
appreciate it.
I actually was just leaving. I have to return this file to Agent Marshall. I will see you guys later.
It's good to see you. Sam doesn't have to run out the door every time
No,
I
she
come
could
to
tell I
visit.
wanted to be alone with you. What happened?
Nothing. Why do you ask?
What are you talking? You're hurting. Something's wrong.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, well, just tell me what it is. I can fix it.
You can't.
Em-
You're grieving for Michael. It's not fair of me to come over here
You
and
said
dump
I
all
can't
my
help.
problems
Maybe I
on you.
can't, but I can listen.
Listen, I should go. Lucky.
No,
Leave me.
Emily, you want to tell me or you wouldn't come over here in the first place.
I should have come to you first.
When?
Helena's alive. We have to prove it so that we can get Nicholas out of prison. So, I asked Connor Bishop to impersonate Nicholas. The idea was that that would bring Helena out of hiding. But things went wrong and I had to go into hiding myself. I should have called you. Jason asked you to help. But the plan was for me to stay in a safe house with Connor. And I thought that that would get Nicholas out of prison faster.
Okay, so that's what you did.
I was so focused on the plan that I didn't see what was right in front of me. Connor was crazy. JC thought that I belonged to him, and I didn't understand it until it was too late. And I tried to get away. I fought as hard as I could, but Connor trapped me in the basement. He threw me down. And I kept fighting, but he was stronger than I was. Connor raped me. Thanks for not making some standard trite response like it's gonna be all right, or, we'll just get counseling and therapy.
You need to do whatever feels right to you.
That's what I love about you, Jay. And why I felt so safe telling you.
I mean, I hate to even ask you this, but have you been tested for diseases?
Oh, God, no.
I'm not saying that you have to do it by any means, but you should probably just consider it to be safe.
I can't stand the thought of an exam. I don't want anyone touching me. Maybe a blood test, but nothing else.
I understand.
I keep thinking that I'm going to get past it. It's sick. It's wrong. But millions of women have been through it. Rape's always existed.
I know, but you can't, compare yourself to anyone else and make judgments on how you think you should feel at this time,
I know, but I've always thought of myself as a strong person. But I feel so weak, so wound up inside. Connor's dead. He can't hurt me anymore. That's what I keep telling myself. But it doesn't help. And I can't tell anyone. When I went to visit Nicholas, he knew something was wrong. I pulled away from him and he was hurt. Nicholas thinks of me differently now.
Are you sure?
It's my fault, not his. Hey, Nicholas has been wonderful. He says that he still loves me. But even if he does, he looks like Connor. And every time Nicholas touches me, I see and feel Connor.
I'd like to give you a hug, but, if you don't want to be touched, I totally understand.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Jace. It's been so crazy.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been flipping out at the littlest things, yelling at people for no reason. Sorry if I do that to you in advance, okay?
Man, you can do whatever you want. Just take it easy.
I'm so tired. I've been so afraid to sleep. I keep having these nightmares of being chased and attacked. And I try to fight it, but I can't. Wake up screaming.
I have an extra room. You can stay here.
No. I don't want Sam to know. And promise me that you won't tell her. Okay, promise me that you won't tell anyone.
All right.
I'm gonna have to get back to Windermere. Lucky's staying there, and I promised I'd take care of him.
Well, you need to take care of yourself too, really.
I know, it just keeps me distracted, so I don't have to think.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I'm here if you need me.
Telling you what happened and knowing that you're gonna keep my secret, it's helped more than anything. Lucky. Hey. Has Elizabeth left?
Yeah, she had to go to work.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you alone.
Oh, it's okay. Where'd you go anyway?
I just had to run a few errands. I picked up some wine and appetizers.
Great. You know what? Let's just have a picnic right here.
Like the one we had last summer when you took me to the park.
Yeah, lots changed since then.
You told me you loved me. You have no idea how many times I've thought of that day, wondering what would have happened if I'd chosen you and how things would be different if I had. Has Elizabeth left?
Yeah, she had to go to work.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you alone.
Oh, it's okay. Where'd you go anyway?
I just had to run a few errands. I picked up some wine and appetizers.
Great. You know what? Let's just have a picnic right here.
Like the one we had last summer when you took me to the park.
Yeah, lots changed since then.
You told me you loved me. You have no idea how many times I've thought of that day. Wondering what would have happened if I'd chosen you and how things would be different if I had.
You said you didn't feel the same way.
Not then. But like you said, so much has changed.
And we're friends. The best. And your future is still with Nicholas.
Yeah. No, it's just getting harder for me to believe that.
Listen, I know the past few months have been very difficult for you. Nicholas's amnesia, his trial for murder. Lena. Connor, but I know it feels like one catastrophe after another, but you can't give up. You have to keep fighting for your marriage with Nicholas.
Oh, I'm just so tired, Lucky.
Do you remember when you and Nicholas first got married? That incredible love. That overwhelming feeling that you had when you and Nicholas first got married.
I thought my heart would burst with love and happiness.
And that love is gonna get you through. It's gonna give you the courage to overcome any obstacle. No matter how intense it may be. You and Nicholas, you belong together, and don't you ever forget that. Don't ever forget it. You all right?
I was just having another nightmare.
Do you want to tell me about it?
I was dreaming about Nicholas. We were happy, in love, and then these other images started coming in.
Images what?
I don't remember specifics, but they were awful.
Hey, Em, it was only a dream. You don't have to think about it anymore.
Oh, yeah, right. I know. Guess I owe you an apology.
For what?
Making a fool out of myself by coming on to you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, Lucky. You're being polite. You always are.
You're imagining what might have been. We all do it. And now you're just working through it out loud.
I keep asking myself the same questions over and over. What if Nicholas hadn't had that accident and wound up at Mary's? What if he hadn't gone to prison? What if I hadn't asked Connor Bishop to impersonate Nicholas?
Those are questions without answers. All right, we can't erase all the bad things that happened to us. We can't face them. And move on.
Get out while you can. No? Huh? Huh? No! Get up! Get off me! Let go! Let
Fun's
go!
over, sweet.
No! Get away from her!
No problem.
Let her go.
Don't shoot.
Emily, don't do it.
Emily, don't do it. I'm okay. Please, put the gun down.
Listen to her.
You were begging me to play along.
I'm gonna stay right here and keep being Nicholas.
Emily. Just put the gun down. Emily. Emily, it's over. I'm gonna take care of this. Okay, put the gun down.
He was hurting her.
He's not gonna hurt her anymore. I won't let him. Trust me. You can trust me. Just take your finger off the trigger. It's okay, I got it.
Stop them, Jason.
Emily, thank you so much. You saved me. You saved me, and that's what I'm going to tell the police, okay?
Come here. Okay. Can you get to Windermere by yourself?
Don't I need to stay here and make a statement?
No. I'm going to take care of that for you, okay? Right now, I need you to go. Those guys are not going to hurt you. I need you to go straight home. Do not talk to anyone.
What about Mike?
Mike, you have to go before he comes to.
Okay.
Okay? Hey,
Hi.
where'd you go?
Oh, just, out. I, ran a few errands.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's just been a bad day.
Anything in particular?
I've just, been thinking about Nicholas. How we were looking forward to our life together and how wonderful it was going to be.
It can still happen.
Lucky. Maybe it was a bad idea for me to stay here at Windermere. I move around the house, remembering all the things I did with Nicholas. Sitting in front of the fire, reading books, talking for hours as we walked around the island, lying in bed, looking out at the water, spinning dreams about what our future was going to be like.
You'll be home someday, and then you can do all those things again.
It's never going to be the same.
Why not?
When I think about our wedding day and the promises we made, how sure we were that we were going to be able to overcome anything. I can't do this. Lucky, I can't lie anymore.
Em, whatever it is, you can tell me.
I came close to killing a man just now.
What do you mean?
I went to Kelly's and I saw two men attacking Sam. They were throwing her around, manhandling her, and Sam was fighting back as hard as she could, but she wasn't strong enough. Mike's sawed-off shotgun was behind the counter, and I took it and I aimed it at the men, and I almost shot them. Thank God. Lucky I was ready to pull that trigger.
You were just trying to save Sam.
I wasn't thinking about Sam or the man who was attacking her. All I could think about was Connor and what he did to me. I almost killed a man Connor raped me.
So, to what do I owe this unexpected invitation?
I know you're the hit-and-run driver that put Alexis in the hospital.
I had been drinking more than I should, and I had to get home. I'd already lost my license once because of the drugs. And then I smashed into Rick and Alexis's car, and I panicked. I could just see my career going down in flames, so I got out of there as fast as I could.
You didn't wait to see if anyone was hurt?
No, I got to tell you that I was totally consumed by that. And then when I found out that it was Rick and Alexis, I wanted to confess, but Tracy talked me out of it.
Dad, when have you ever let Tracy control your life?
She told me that Alexis had not been hurt, no harm had been done, and that if I would have come forward, it would have just made things worse.
So you let Dylan push the car over the cliff instead?
Well, that was Tracy's idea as well.
Dad, you could have stopped it. Now Dylan's an accessory after the fact.
I know. I feel terrible about that, but it's happened. It's over.
Dad, you can take responsibility for your actions. Whatever the consequences, at least you'll know you did the right thing.
I can't even begin to tell you how much you remind me of your grandmother right now. I had been drinking. I came around a curve, lost control of the car, and I smashed into you.
You didn't see us inside the car?
I didn't see anything till it was too late.
Alan, you didn't check to see if the people were okay?
I panicked. I just wanted to get out of there as fast as I could. Can't tell you how sorry I am.
Alexis is going through a high-risk pregnancy, doctor. She almost lost her child, and you're going to tell me that all could have happened because you were driving drunk.
My behavior was appalling.
Alan, that's putting it mildly.
I'm going to go to the police and tell them. I only hope that someday I'll be able to make it up to you somehow.
How'd they take it?
Not very well, but that's understandable. I'm glad I did it.
So am I.
You know, when Mother died, I thought that the last vestige of morality in the Quartermain family was dead as well. But as long as you're around to kick our butts once in a while, we're going to be fine.
Dad, you lost a son, you lost a grandson. And yeah, you made a mistake, but you're still a great man. I'm always going to believe that.
You made me take a good, long, hard look at myself. No excuses. I had to deal with the truth. I'm not sure I could have done that without you. I know I couldn't have done it without you. It's one thing to lie to the world, but if you lie to yourself, there's no turning back.
Hi.
Hey, you guys. How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Doesn't he look great?
Have you had lunch yet?
No, and I have a break coming up, but not for a while.
Well, if it's okay, can I just hang out around here?
Yeah, sure. So what's going on with you?
I've got to finish a lab project, so you look really swamped.
Yeah, well, we're shorting into today.
You know what? Hey, I'm gonna go check with the PT. Maybe I can get a session in.
That's a good idea.
Nurse Polito, please call the nurse's 911. Nurse Polito, please call the nurse's 911.
Bet it won't be as much fun as the last physical therapy session you had at Windermere.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. It wasn't hard to figure out that massage was more than therapeutic.
God, Em, I'm really embarrassed, and I'm so sorry that was rude.
Why?
We thought you were out for the evening.
Oh, please.
But if we made you uncomfortable,
Why would you make me uncomfortable? You and Lucky are my closest and dearest friends, and I'm so happy that you're finding your way back to each other.
Still, we could have been a little more discreet.
Oh, please. I'm happy for both of you. I really am.
Dr. John, bye.
Okay, have fun. Hey, Elizabeth, you need someone to watch Cameron?
Yeah, well, Lucky made plans for us tonight, and my grandmother's out of town, so I was
I'll
just
watch
going...
him. I'll watch him. I'd love to.
You would?
Yeah, sure. Go. You guys have a good time.
Don't you have enough of that you're dealing with, though? I mean, isn't it too much?
Elizabeth, believe it or not, I don't sit at home every night and cry because Nicholas is in prison.
That's not what I meant.
I know. Listen, I love spending time with Cameron. It helps me to focus on the future.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm thrilled that you and Lucky are back together. If I can help out in any way, I'd be happy to do it.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Cameron's in daycare upstairs. We can go up there together, and then I guess you can just take him home. Okay. Hold on, don't go away.
All right.
The floor.
Hey, Guy. How you doing?
Oh, Cameron. Aren't you just the most adorable little boy in the whole world? What, are you watching him for Elizabeth?
Yeah, she had plans with Lucky, so I get Cameron all to myself. Isn't that right, Cameron? Are we gonna have the best time ever?
You know, Emily, one day very soon, Luke is going to find Helena, drag her back to Port Charles, and Nicholas is going to be free from prison. When that happens, you and your husband will be able to plan that family you're always meant to have.
That's never gonna happen. Nicholas and I plan to have children, but so much has changed. I just don't think it's gonna work out.
Of course it will. You can't let one hateful person ruin your dream of becoming a mother.
Are you talking about
Helena? She made it her mission to ruin your happiness. You can't let her succeed.
It's a little more complicated than that.
I'm sure it is, Emily, but no matter how bad things seem to get, you and Nicholas will work things out. You love each other so much, you'll always find a way back.
Sky, Cameron's really tired. I should probably take him home.
Hey, Emily, you're an amazing person. Intelligent, principled, courageous. There's no reason you can't have anything you want in life, including a family if you really want it.
Oh, Sky, thank you for the encouragement. I'll see you soon, okay? Come on, little Cameron. Hi. I'll tell you a story before you fall asleep. It won't be a fairy tale. I don't believe in them anymore. So, did you and Elizabeth have fun?
It was great. I asked Mike to close down Kelly's early, so it was just the two of us for dinner. I played old songs on the jukebox. We danced.
Like old times.
You remember when you and Nicholas and Elizabeth and we used to have our Kelly's closed dinners? Ribs and Elizabeth's homemade brownies and...
Everything's changed since then.
Oh, not everything. Elizabeth still has a curfew. Only this time it's because of that beautiful baby boy Cameron.
Lucky, I'm so happy that you guys reconnected.
It just felt so natural. It was almost as if we were picking up where we left off. I have to say a piece of my heart has always belonged to Elizabeth.
I'm sure she felt the same.
You too? I mean, you've always been in love with Nicholas since you were a teenager, and when, after years, I mean, he realized you weren't a little girl, and then you two just fell in love. It was almost as if you were coming home.
You and Elizabeth have your own special bond, and now you can be together.
You and Nicholas are gonna have another chance. My dad, you know he's not gonna stop until he proves Helena is still alive, and then Nicholas will be released from prison and come home to you.
I'm so sorry, I have so much work to do. I have 4 more chapters to read. You're not gonna believe it, thanks to this unscheduled nap. So I've gotta go. But I'll see you later. Okay?
Okay.
Bye. Dylan, Brooklyn.
Hi.
Hey, Em, good to see ya.
How are you?
Are you all right?
How about all this sunshine?
Isn't it great?
Did you see those flowers outside, or
Like,
what?
where did they come from?
Seriously, that is a good question.
Please, tell me you're on drugs.
Why would you say something like that? We'd not know.
Tell me it isn't speed.
Why would we need drugs to be happy?
Okay, if you tell me you're high on life, I'm leaving.
I think we might have overdone it.
Yeah.
A little. Yeah.
Okay. You guys, just tell me what you want. Grandfather.
Well, tell you, man. What are you waiting for?
We want you to move back in so Monica doesn't sell the house.
Yeah, and look, this place isn't home without you.
Okay, so what are you holding over their heads, grandfather?
Absolutely nothing. What are you talking about?
Just try to picture, if you will, me forced off of Luke's boat and forced to live with my mother.
I can't stand to think about it.
Okay, see, that's why Monica wants to sell this house, because we aren't a family. We're just a bunch of people who manipulate each other.
I never expected you to abandon us.
Okay, see, there you go. You're trying to guilt me.
Well, nice try, huh, guys?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Okay, grandfather, if you want me to move back in, why don't you just ask me yourself?
Because I'm afraid if I asked you, you wouldn't say yes. Emily, the Quartermains need one more chance to prove as a family that they work. You're the only one who can give us that chance.
Look, it's Monica's house, so she can sell it if she wants.
Then you think it's a good idea, don't you?
Okay. I didn't say that, grandfather, but I can't fix this. And who knows? Maybe Mom's right. Maybe there is no such thing as family, and we're all in this world alone.
I'm so glad Lila didn't hear you say that.
So am I. But I'm not Lila, okay? I'm just as messed up as the rest of you are. I never signed on to be the heart of the Quartermains, okay? It's getting to be too much. So just leave me alone about it.
I guess that means you won't reconsider.
Please, grandfather.
I need you to watch the Quartermains, especially Alan. It could be the only way to find Michael.
Yeah? You okay?
Hey, Mom. Yeah,
Why'd you need to see me?
You know, I've been thinking about the house. Mom, would you consider holding off on selling it just for a little while?
Well, why?
I'm thinking about moving back in.
Oh?
Our family has lost so much this year, and I don't want to lose the house too. At least not yet.
Does this have something to do with AJ?
Listen, I know that Dad thinks Michael and AJ are still alive. And I don't even know how to feel about that. But I need this family close. You know, for a while. In this house. Could we just give it one more try?
Well, sure, honey. I mean, I'll take the house off the market immediately. It's okay. Sure.
Yes! And it's about time you came to your senses.
Were you there the whole time?
No. Well, maybe a couple of minutes. How else would I find out what's going on around here?
Did your grandfather talk you into...
No. This was my choice, Mom. It's all about finding family.
AJ will show up here if he hasn't already, and he's really gonna play on Alan's guilt.
Well, if Michael's hiding in this house somewhere, at least we know he's safe.
Yeah, but the longer he's with AJ, the worse the emotional damage will be.
How could AJ do this?
You know what? AJ thinks that Michael was stolen from him, and he thinks he's entitled to do anything to get him back, even hurt Michael.
You know, AJ's a victim, so he thinks it's okay to victimize other people, you know, because bad things happen to him, but bad things happen to everyone.
How are you doing?
Some days are better than others. I'm definitely not a victim. But if one more person tries to be warm and supportive and understanding, I think I'm going to start screaming and never stop.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, anyway, I'm going to keep an eye on Dad.
Okay, just let me know if he does anything unusual.
Yeah, it's a little hard to tell these days. You know, he's drinking. He isn't thinking clearly.
Do you think you can follow him without getting caught?
Well, family thinks I'm perfect, but I can be very sneaky.
Okay, just let me know what Alan does.
Okay, I will.
Thanks.